Welcome back. I'm glad you're still with us on Morning at NTV. We are going to be taking note of the state of some roads within Kampala, especially areas that are deemed to be wanting in terms of attention. But before I do that, let me just give you an update of what's coming up in a few minutes. We shall be speaking to the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Robinah Nabbanja, on the state of progress in as far as rollout of critical and key government initiatives is concerned. The parish development model is one that has come under a little bit of scrutiny, especially with regard to how some of the officials are disbursing this money, or aspects that are considered deliberate attempts not to allow some sections of Ugandans to access this money. The Prime Minister will be speaking to our very own Priscilla Regina Naloga very shortly in a specially done interview that shall be coming up just about a few minutes from now. Let me now return to the studio to speak to Councillor Mahadi Kiyola from Kisenyi to Parish. There are growing concerns within this particular section of Kampala on the state of roads, the state of rollout of power and the cost of electricity, but also sanitation within this particular part of Kampala that is home to industries and agro-processing businesses for grain. Well, there's a lot that we are going to be talking about with regard to that, what needs to be done, who is not doing their job. Allow me welcome Mahadi Kiyola on set. A very good morning, Mr. Kiyola.
Good evening, good morning to you all viewers. I'm Kiyola Mahad, Councillor Kisenyi to Parish.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, just let me just hold you there.
Yes.
Kisenyi, when somebody hears Kisenyi, this is one of the most congested places within Kampala.
Yes.
It is a slum, but it's also a business center.
Yes.
It has, what they call that, a grain milling.
A small-scale industry.
The small-scale industry.
Yeah.
What is the state of affairs, the roads and the power?
Yes, the state of our area is really too bad.
Okay.
Just as you know that Kisenyi is somehow an industrial area and part is a residential area. But sort of that, the industrial part of our area, the power shortage is our problem. So that's why that blame of power shortage, power is always off and on. So we see as the government has never, or even the Department of Electricity is not taking concern to the people who are doing small-scale industries. So we find our processing industries, processing maize is not going well because of power shortage. Off and on. That is our first concern, and that one goes, or it is a blame of the government and even the Department of Energy and Electricity, which is not doing well, at least to help the indigenous Ugandans who was just giving them the revenues from different small industries. Then another problem within our area is about the roads. The roads are muddy, full of potholes, which is causing a problem to the smooth running of our business. So we found it is so difficult, at least to make our business go on. So that is those are the problems that is affecting our area and more so even Uganda at large. Okay. Everywhere the electricity is a problem, roads. So like we buy maize from different parts of the area, up country of Uganda, but trucks coming from, for instance, like Kabong to Kampala, the roads are not on their side, or they are not on our side because of those potholes. Okay. Then thirdly, to the areas of Kisenyi, more so Kampala, our area is a densely populated area. So being a densely populated areas, we are having some problems like the gangs, which are even manipulated by some policemen. They are always working with them to disturb the business people and the residential areas. That blame is always attached to the Department of Police, Uganda Police, which is not doing it well, and even the security lights of our area is a problem to the Ugandans actually at large. At large. Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you look at Kisenyi, you say it's a densely populated area, no doubt about that.
Yes.
But the small-scale business owners make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially from selling the grain. And isn't there effort to ensure that they get money and then they collect money from among themselves? As KCCA, as government comes in, there are some things that can be done by people, especially when you come together. Yes. How is that going?
Yes, as business people or community people, we try to do, we always try to collect some resources within, through our association, the Kisenyi Mirrors Association, of which they are work that we are supposed to do as community people.
That's right.
Like maintaining those roads, the security lights. Those are we are left to the part of the government and KCC. So we don't go in for those departments to assist those. It is our appeal, though we know that the government of Uganda is not on the side of the people. It is only on the side. It is on the side of the friends.
That's an allegation you're making. I hope it's not because of your colors. You know. All right.
Yes,
now, when it comes to security, you talked about police conniving with some people to harass you. That's an accusation. Do you have evidence on that?
Yes, police personnel, some of them, they connive with the gangs.
Chiefs.
Yeah, the chiefs people. They, at times, they use them as to get information from us, but at the same time, they are working with them. They call them their informers, but of which, yes, they call them as their informers, but they are conniving with them, at least to harass the people of the area. That problem is not only in Kisenyi, it is all over Uganda. It is not an allegation, it is a true story. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Me, I cannot verify. I was hoping you could give me some real concrete evidence on that, because making an accusation like that against the police force that is responsible for law and order is a huge one. All right. In terms of business within Kisenyi, you say the grain millers, they're the ones who are well known for. What other businesses are there? What other businesses are people doing in Kisenyi?
Yeah, Kisenyi is more predominantly with the grain milling, but other business, the workers are within the area. There are some shops that are built there, the rentals. They have built some rentals where people go and rent and do their small retail shopping. Yeah. Yes.
And who's your member of parliament?
Our member of parliament is Honorable Mahadi.
Yeah, yes. I knew that, but I needed to hear it. Yes. What has been the level of engagement between you, the councillors, and Honorable Nsereko for transformation to happen?
Yes, Honorable Nsereko we engage with him, but this is the problem beyond him. He try and at least advocate for us, but the problem is maybe the KCC and the government of Uganda, because security light, it is our own honorable to advocate for security light, and even advocate for our mud areas or mud roads. So he's has helped us, but even him, in fact, he has reached a stage of stopping there, because yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So have you been able to speak to KCCA, and then you know what plans government has for reconstruction or building of some of the road networks within Kisenyi?
Yes,
How far are we?
We have spoken to the executive director, and his response is good, but not in the implementation. Because when we talk with her, she she acts as if he's going to do so. But it takes time when you try to again to engage him, to engage her, she's not responding. But when we first time we talk to her, she's responding. But the response and the implementation maybe takes a long period. Yeah, that is the problem with the KCC.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now let me ask you.
Yes.
Ugandans, we have a problem, including myself.
Yes.
We tend to ask government to yambe all the time, even on things that we can do on our very own. As leaders within Kisenyi, you're a councillor, you're part of the greater team of leaders. What initiatives have you come up with? Because that is very important. Before government helps, the people that you represent must see you working on something. So as a councillor, what are you working on?
Yes, as a councillor, first of all, my primary responsibility is to advocate and rob for the people of my area, of my constituency. And second to that, as an area councillor, we have started some projects that we are engaging in, like we have started our scaling center, Kisenyi Youth Entrepreneurship Center, which is helping the youth and more so the vulnerable people on skilling themselves. So as when we skill you, at least we give you at least a start of capital, and you go and make a living, a better living you as a person. Those are the some engagement of
that you have done.
As on my leadership.
When did that begin? How much do you offer, for example, a youth who wants to start a business?
Yes, that project started 2 years back.
2 years back, okay.
Yes, as soon as I was elected as an area councillor, we started that project, Kisenyi Generation Youth Entrepreneur, and is more so training the youth, skilling them on liquid making, bar soap making, and tailoring. So that's our more emphasis we are doing. This we thought of that because we wanted at least to reduce some unemployment to our people, and even those so-called, we are calling them the gangs, the chiefs. They are there. They are not doing that because they want to be chiefs, but they are doing it because of unemployment. So we thought of at least doing that to reduce unemployment and insecurity. As an area councillor, I thought of that, and at least we are doing a little bit to reduce unemployment in our area.
Okay, how much support have you received, for example, with regard to aligning or putting your program of skilling in order for it to fit into what government is already doing? We see a lot of programs being rolled out by the government. Have you approached government, or has anyone approached you for support?
We have approached the government, but the government programs, the way how they move on their own. They don't move on the pace of the people. So that one we agree, but so far we are trying ourselves. We are doing, I'm doing as an area councillor to help the people. The government has not come in, but we have tried to approach them. But as you know, the government of Uganda takes time to at least to listen to the voice of the people, to the vulnerable people. So more so the government of Uganda is only giving out to the rich people or to the big companies, but these small companies they are not giving them bail. So so far we are doing on ourselves. We do ourselves on that issue.
Okay, that's good. Those are good initiatives, no doubt. Mr. Mahadi Kiyola, I'm afraid we're going to have to end this interview. And that is Mahadi Kiyola, councillor at Kisenyi 2 Parish, highlighting the plight of this particular segment of Kampala Capital. It is one of the most congested areas, but also a business hub that houses grain millers, and much of the grain that is sold across the city is pretty much milled in this part of Kampala. So the significance to the economy is immense, and all effort must be ensured in order to support them to do business well. The issues are roads, electricity and the cost of power, but also the sanitation conditions therein. We shall transition into the interview that is up next, that is talk to the Prime Minister right